Vou deixar sua bunda ardendo, vou dar tapa, 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 tapa pra cara. Tapa, 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 tapa. Deixa sua bunda ardendo. Tapa, 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 tapa. Deixa sua bunda ardendo.
Toma sua safada, quica sua safada, vai. Toma sua safada, quica sua safada, vai, vai. Vem sentando pro pai, pai. Vem sentando pro pai. Vem sentando pro pai, pai. Vem sentando pro pai.
Eu tentei bater de frente, 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 de frente.
Quer ser que sou agressivo, deixa sua bunda ardendo.
Vai novinha com todo prazer, hoje você tá tarada.
Piranha, vai no toma, toma, vai. Toma, toma, toma. Vai, toma, toma, toma.
Deixa sua bunda ardendo. What's your problem? You know I'm awesome. I sure ain't hating. But man, I'm waiting. I try to call you. Try to send a text. You never answered. So now I send the next one. Run away. Every day you seem to run away from me. When will you ever do? When will you ever start to notice me? Say, can you hear me? I'm always by your side. You shouldn't fear me, but don't you try to hide. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Oh, I'm no stranger. I am the danger. I have been talking to you. I have your name tattooed. Teach me how to be like you. You let me have that on yours too. Say, can you hear me? I'm always by your side. You shouldn't fear me, but don't you try to hide.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Notice Me Senpai Indie VTuber Showcase, and I am your host, Johnny DeGordo, the Senpai of Scuff and curator of the Apothecary and gateway to the Fey Realm, home of the Fader Bites, right there in my chat. We are co-streaming today, so we have a little mix pot in the chat right now, but this is also the location of Senpai Studios, where we bring to you this very talk show. On our little talk show, we focus on the small indie VTubers who are packed with talent and potential and offer them a platform to offer you, the viewing audience, a chance to see what they got. Today, we keep the gas pedal to the floor, and there is no slowing down. I'm proud to introduce to you the sweetest, most chaotic space being, the galactic Neko herself, Miss Starry. How are you doing today, Miss Starry?
I'm doing good. What's up?
For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, this is not a visual anomaly. I am not a giant, and she is not, well, I guess she is teeny tiny. I'm a normal sized guy. But Miss Starry, introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're gonna go into detail later on. We're gonna ask all kinds of questions. We're gonna get to know everything about her, but give us a little brief, a brief intro for yourself.
I got you. I am Starry Bean. I'm a Galactic Neko content creator. I've actually debuted as a 3D model back in December 22.
Sweet.
And I am indeed small, but I am a gremlin in my own way, playing a variety of games, singing, and liking to make people's eardrums pop off.
Let's go. We don't need the eardrums anyway, but I think she's selling herself short. People from Star Chat, what do we call your community? Do you have a community name?
We're known as the Shadow Galaxies.
So, what does the Shadow Galaxy say? Does she have a good singing voice? Yay or nay? What do we got? Some ones in chat? Let's get some ones in chat if she's... whoa, Warren. She's extremely sus. Yeah, well, we are in the Fae realm over here. We are the home of chaotic Fae. So, yeah, sus is in our blood. But let's see some ones in chat. Do we have... Miss Starry with a good singing voice? Give me a 1 in chat. Anyone. If not, give me the eerie silence. Give me the eerie silence, guys. What do we got? Oh God, the crickets. No, you guys are. Oh, there we go. 1-ish. Oh, there's a 1. Let's go. Look, we got some people waking and shaking for us. Let's go. Oh, let's go. So, Miss Shia, hey, welcome to the chat.
I'm doing well. I'm doing better from food poison, but let's go.
Oh man, we are rolling. I'm going. I just got off of work, and she's come off of food poisoning. So yeah, you guys are in for. Hey, I am loaded with Red Bull, and I really dislike Red Bull, but I'm loaded with it. Oh man, let's fire things off with the little background stories. Do you remember how we met, Starry? Let me embarrass myself. So I love doing these talk shows. It's kind of my shtick. So I decided what better place to recruit people to be on a talk show than on an app where you ask anonymous questions. So yeah, I should embarrass her instead. Well, it's all part of the story. It's all part of the story. Yeah, because like yeah, what was it? I think, was it Leon or something? Something about Leon?
Oh my god!
It was something
yes,
about.
I am a huge Leon fan.
Yeah, she's a huge, and I took a shot in the dark because I did not know Starry. I did not know Starry at all, so I took a huge shot in the dark, and I was like, okay. VTuber, so either must play games or do digital art, one of the two. And I gambled, and I figured must be Leon from Resident Evil, because what other Leons are there, right? So I threw a little Chris Redfield stuff out there, and yeah, hook, line, and sinker. And I just started dropping Leon quotes and let's say again, and you actually thought I was someone else.
I was scared for a second. I'm like, who's this?
You actually thought I was someone else, and I was like, oh hell yeah, okay, let's just start firing out some random anonymous questions, because on telling him that's what you do, no consequences, just throw those out there. And I was throwing out the most random shit questions out there, because half of the questions out there are shit questions, right?
I just keep getting like relationship questions and anything, and I'm like, stop, ask me about video games.
Yeah, no kidding. And they're getting personal too. They really start digging at you, and you're like, who the hell are you?
I'll just say, just fart on taco and call it good.
Yeah, no, right? So eventually it got to the point where she put her foot down. She's like, "Who the hell are you?" I was like, "Yeah, I just followed you on Twitter." And I believe your comment was like, "Oh, the host guy." And I was like, I don't know how many of you guys are out. I mean, you're obviously watching VTubers. So you guys are anime fans. Don't hide it. You're a bunch of weebs just like us.
You like your husband or some waifus.
Yeah. So I automatically thought of Oran Host Club. And I was like, not that type of host. But then obviously she knew who I was. And after that, we just got talking, right?
Yeah, and then here we are.
Yeah, I think I caused a little bit of chaos in your server, in your Discord server.
That is a-okay. Chaos is in my blood. It's literally space dust.
Absolutely, and like chaos is welcome in all channels of my server. I don't even know why I have NFSW channels or any adult 18 plus channels, because like honestly, if you're in there, you know what you're getting into.
Yep.
But like, and the thing was like it was like in telling him, like only the person who is asking the questions knows what the other person looks like when you're anonymous. So,
what? I did not know that.
Yeah, like if you send an anonymous question, you obviously won't know what the asker's gonna look like. But
you don't know if you're Leon Ken. You don't know that, guys.
Or Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. I mean, I'd make a very convincing Jill Valentine.
Or Colonel Sanders from KFC. You don't know.
Wait. The KFC anime? Or are we talking Mario Lopez, Colonel Sanders?
No. Don't even get me started with the dating simulator that they have. No. Don't even get me started.
Yo, man, it's some secret spices, man. It's some secret spices.
It says 11 herbs and spices. We don't know what the 11th herb is.
Yeah, as long as it's not a mystery marinade, we're good. But yeah, so I saw your model, and I mean, that wasn't why I started asking questions, because I mean, she's a cat girl. She anime cat girl. It's like you don't go to the you don't go to the store and go, I want something unique, and then immediately go to the cat girl aisle. You have to go shopping for personalities, and the look and energy of your model sets you apart, because most cat girls, pink hair, red hair. You got the mystery galactic hair, the galactic hair. So,
but
what inspired you to pick the color palette?
Let's see. When I first started streaming, I was literally I was a huge fan of BTS and the color purple. I mean, I'm still a fan of the color purple because it's my favorite color. Same. So they said that purple in BTS is represented as togetherness. So I did something with purple to kind of like bring togetherness. And then I also love space, and I also love cats. So that's kind of like how I inspired my model to be the way it is today.
Nice. I never would have guessed BTS, and now I know not to make a BTS joke, because like whenever someone like brings up like anything whatsoever Korean, I'm like, oh, you're a Jimmer fan, aren't you? I can't do that with you, because you might actually answer that. Oh God.
I'm like,
Is it what's his name? Jim Yuk, or what the heck?
Jungkook.
I think it's Jungkook. There it is. I see. I don't know a lot about BTS. I stand on the old school boy bands.
Oh, so kind of like Stray Kids and like the early 2000s.
God, I feel old.
Guys, he's showing his age.
Oh, yeah, no, man. I grew up in the I want it my way, the bye-bye-byes, the boys to men, those boy bands. Jesus. What we got here? Do we got a submission here? What we got? Apparently my mic is a bit loud, so let me go ahead and turn down my microphone a bit.
I think that's probably on my end. Because I can't hear how loud this goes on my end.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
On is it testing 1 2? We are doing a scuff test. 1 2 3 4. How we doing?
Lee. Earth to Neko. It's not my birthday!
We got a happy birthday. We got a happy birthday in chat. Happy birthday. Okay. You know, I was in stream one time and you were doing kazoo karaoke and I lost my shit. We are 18 plus here, so our language will go that direction.
Yep.
But yeah, I lost my shit when I heard the kazoo. Like, it's a underappreciated instrument.
It really is.
If only I learned how to play my automaton, we could do a duo. But I don't know how to use that thing. I just bought it for memes. But the energy of your stream, like the energy of the VTuber translates into their stream, and you guys bring the chaos. Oh, my moderators are dipping into your channel. Watch out.
I got you.
Let's go. But like the chaos runs rampant in your streams. I mean, you guys do break it down when it's time to get serious, but when the chaos starts flowing, it flows. Tell me, how do you guys keep that energy going?
Caffeine. No sleep, caffeine, and just rolling with it.
Nice.
If it scuffs, it scuffs. You know.
But like, I understand the caffeine, but like at random times during the night, I'm a grave shifter, so I work overnight, and it should be dead in most servers when I'm awake. But like sometimes that server over there be kicking in the middle of the night. I'm like, well, do you guys even sleep?
Good question.
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that one because I'm not sure on the terms of service drug policy. What is sleep? Yeah, sleep's for me. I'm good. I have to admit it. I'm old. I like my sleep. Is it something you eat?
I mean, that sounds like a delicious concept if it is.
If sleep had a flavor, what would you think it would taste like? I know it don't taste like burritos because bleh.
Dude, I had food poisoning from burritos. I don't want to hear it. If anything, probably like cotton candy because it's supposed NyQuil.
Wait, how do you? You know, I knew someone that would take a swig of NyQuil before going to bed, whether he was sick or not. So, bro,
that's not healthy.
No, that's some Lil Wayne stuff with the scissor. Hey, I'm bringing it back old school. Leave me alone.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I was only kidding. You know what? Own it, man.
You gotta own the chaos.
Yes. When I bring chaos, I write my name all over that bad boy. So we talked about your look, and I love purple. My computer is glowing purple. My keyboard and everything's glowing purple. But did you design and draw your own model, or did you have a art mama, art daddy?
Actually, for my 3D model, like before I became a 2D model, like I want to say shout outs to the community and Delta for helping me get here. I actually found assets from Booth, and I used VTuberEN Studio. And what I did is I pieced everything together, and the very first like models I've done, it wasn't as polished, but you can definitely tell that was still kind of neat enough to get through. Yeah. And I just continuously played around until it got into like the latest models before becoming a 2D. Nice. And the person that did my 2D model, Kiminari, actually did an incredible job. Found references from TikTok. I found like Instagram pictures of like hairstyles, and she pretty much brought my model to life.
Right on. There are a lot of people out there that want to become VTubers and stuff like that, and they don't know all the like things, all the hoops you have to jump through to like actually become a living, breathing model. And for those out there who don't know, like, how did you find your art mama or art parent, and what was the process in looking for them?
It actually started because I was trying to be in a group with a few people. We actually decided to make our own group after, and they told us that we were gonna get 2D models, and found out that it was actually AI scams and all that. So I shared with the community about pretty much what happened, and so after that, I actually talked to Delta like behind the scenes, and it's like, I don't know what am I supposed to do, because I literally just used all my funds for the 2D model that I wanted to get, giving back to the community. And so pretty much everyone just kind of like pitched in and helped out, and I picked up a few more hours of work, and so I continuously busted my ass working and just put in the rest in, and it came to be.
Let's go, man. When you set that goal out there and you are focused on getting it, the community will come out in droves. When they see the commitment you have to your goal, they will commit to it and they will help out. And I'm really glad you got your 2D model. It looks sick as hell. It does look sick. I love it. So okay, I've noticed from the very beginning, you got the kitty cat squeals, you got the purrs and all that, and it is downright adorable. It is diabetes inspiring. And one question I ask all my guests, and I notice with you, I already know the answer to this, but like a lot of people like myself, I have a lore behind my VTuber, but it's mostly like a historical lore. Like, yeah, there's this backstory and stuff like that. I mentioned it once, and then all of a sudden now I'm just a gamer / just chatting person who doesn't mention his lore again. Versus some people are what they call persistent VTubers. Like for you, you have the Neko traits going 24/7 while you're streaming. And is there any difficulty staying in character, or does it just flow naturally?
It just flows naturally. Like I'm always surrounded by my cat, and so I share the same brain cell with my cat. Like, she gets the zoomies, I get the zoomies sometimes. She's being a brat. I am not admitting. I just pick up stuff naturally. I'm just going with the flow, honestly.
Do you have a pair of cat ears?
No, but I do have toe bean socks. That's about it.
Word. But I mean, toe bean socks, I really wouldn't consider that like the part of the furry community, and I love the furry community. They are valid. You guys are valid. No trolling the furry community. But like, I don't know if toe bean socks counts towards that, because like I've seen like monster socks and stuff like that. So, and
I mean, it counts in a way.
Does it?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you flow in and out of the Neko persona like easy. I cannot play the techno alchemist role like in my streams. It's just so
it just happens. Like it's repetition, trying out different styles, and it's just literally finding what suits.
Nice, man. So for those of you guys out there, like when you select a lore and you want to have it persistent, do what flows naturally. Don't create something super weird that you can't do like me. I can't talk techno alchemist. I can't do it. I talk geek and nerd for like 5 minutes and then I'm tapped out. But like if you pick a lore, do something you could keep up if you want to be a persistent lore type of VTuber. But do you have any, like, you seem to stream like second nature. Like, yeah, we all have scuff. I get it. But you vibe with your community very, very well. Have you had, I mean, no doxing, of course. Have you had any time as a fake streamer?
I actually have. I actually rebranded twice as a face cam streamer before. And then after that, I played around with technology as soon as I got my PC and tried out VTubing. And from there, I'm here. So I've actually been streaming for about, I think, like 6 years as of this year.
Yo, high five. Me and you started at the same time then. Because,
what?
Yeah, I too was a face streamer. A way more successful face streamer than I am a VTuber, because I joined VTubing way late. But yeah, I did gaming, a lot of professional type gaming, competitions and such, and yeah, COVID hit.
COVID's a bitch.
Yeah, it hit the great big reset button in the and I decided, yeah, now I'm old. I'm 3 years older than when I started, and I'm gonna go ahead and pretend to be someone younger and be a VTuber. Just kidding.
You can be anything you want. You can be a chalupa if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm actually like an 18-year-old girl using a voice changer. So for those of you that don't know.
You'd be like, ew!
I can't even do a oh man, that wrecked my voice. But like that experience as a face streamer obviously translated over to being a VTuber.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, the comfort levels, definitely. What do you like better?
Actually, one of the OGs asked that in my community, and shout out to Raj, Home Slice for life.
Yeah.
Actually, I prefer being a VTuber because you do get to keep your privacy. It's less work having to clean around, like when you're waking up, trying to make sure everything is organized. And I feel like there's so much stereotype, especially in the female community for streamers, where it's like we had to look a certain way, we had to act a certain way, and that shit gets tiring after a while, because it's like we are all just human with different personalities, styles, and traits.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, a lot of that leaks into the VTuber community also, though. Like, I do not envy the scrutiny that the female VTuber community goes under, especially by Twitch. Why you hate us for Twitch? But your outfit's very terms of service, so you are safe. But yeah, it's like a lot of things, like us guys, Like I've seen like shirtless dudes out there all the time, and not one band. And the second VTuber shows their hips and they're female, 30 days.
Yeah.
30.
So your 30 days are indefinite.
Yeah, it's a vacation, an unwanted vacation. It's a rebrand with a new channel, and a creation of a new PayPal. But yeah, it follows, but it's a lot. I think being a VTuber is a lot easier. The only thing you have to worry about is like making sure like any cameras that you have are pointed away from you, so you don't have that accidental face reveal by clicking on a new
I heard
source.
about that on like Twitter.
Yeah, so I accidentally triggered my camera once, but luckily it's pointed straight down for like hand cams or if I'm building Legos and stuff like that. But yeah, that could have been disastrous. It could have been disastrous. But
You're supposed to sticky note on your forehead.
Not Johnny. or just get like a sticky note that says cameraman. But were there any other influences that helped making the transition into VTubing easier? Like hobbies, collections, any experiences or jobs that you've worked that kind of like made it like becoming an anime girl that much easier?
Not really. I just kind of like jumped in straight on. I was just like, I want to try this. This actually looks kind of fun. I didn't know where to start, so I checked out VRoid, played around. Then I heard about Booth, and so I just kind of like played around, created my own concepts, and then found out like my forte and niche, and just went with it.
Yo, VRoid models are definitely a cheap and easy way to get your start in the VTuber world. I actually started with what do you call that? Gosh, the VTube Studio free models. Like I was that Beetle that Beetle model, that Beetle knockoff for a while with a voice changer. No one knew about that. No one knows about that because those VODs are deleted.
Oh no! That should have been the best archive.
Yo, those went away with all my FaceTuber stuff, to be honest. Yeah, but like, yeah, definitely guys, do not spend like $1,000 and stuff like that for your first. Like, test it out first. Make sure you like it.
Yeah, or else you regret it, and then it's like you can't go back after all the art's done.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be in your Steam library. That VTube Studio is gonna be sitting in your Steam library as a memento of all the money you blew.
And it'll haunt you in your sleep.
So okay, I know a lot of VTubers. They just have content like just coming out of their ears and stuff like that. But I find it like I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants. I mean, when new games are coming out, of course, that's going to chew up a lot of your time and stuff. But when you're like a variety streamer, quote unquote chaos streamer, it kind of makes it hard to come up with ideas. You just let stuff go, let stuff happen, right?
Yeah, and then some days it's like you don't know what you're doing, so you're just going pretty much things that you enjoy. And if people want to join in, then yes, then it makes the time better, and it gives you more ideas for content, and especially hanging out with friends. Like, I know people's lives be busy, and so it's like if I know anybody close, I try to invite them when I can, and next thing you know, we basically have like short mini collabs in a sense, and we all just have a great time.
Nice. So about what's the ratio for you about like pre-planned versus just going with the flow streams? Like for me, it's like about 50-50. because like there's a shit ton of games out there that are coming out that are really good, so I had to pre-plan those in. But like on a dry spell with games, it's about, okay, 50% of it's gonna be planned, and then the other 50% of it's gonna be like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go. How's that go for you?
Knowing my life balance, I would say 25-75.
75% chaos? I actually estimated higher on the chaos for you.
Yeah, because like a lot of things happen unexpectedly. Like during the food poisoning, I had to reschedule a collab because of that, and I said for next week. So, those struggles of adulting, and then just stuff just happening out of nowhere.
Yeah, people don't realize that even though we got these nice fancy models and stuff, we ain't made out of money. This stuff costs money, and we have lots of adulting. I work graveyard shift, and it beats the crap out of me, and I stream in the morning. So we got to do the adulting thing too. So compared to day one Starry versus current Starry, how's your nervousness before stream?
Oh my god. I definitely feel a lot more confident than I used to. When I first started, I was actually kind of a little bit more on like the say-so side-ish. But over time, like developing the community, getting to know what the VTubing space is like, I learned how to set more boundaries. I've learned how to literally like control what my community is all about. I actually discovered more about myself VTubing than being a face cam over the course of the couple years.
I think one of the things that I bonded with you the most on is your focus on mental health. And all that. Your community is the only community I know that has a mental health bot out there that you could actually talk to and get some like AI counseling from. And I think that's legit. And I wanted to add it to mine, but I kind of felt like maybe I should ask you before I add it to my community.
I say go for it.
Yeah.
My friend, she actually recommended me that bot, and not only that, they actually connect you with our servers that has the bot as well.
Nice.
So whenever someone vents, they can actually have someone else's server coming in and needing feedback. So it's like people get together, connect, and there's also, I think in the US, there's 4 free therapy sessions. I don't know how verified that is, but it actually is supposed to like help people kind of like get their feet on the ground. And if they like the sessions, they can opt in to paying in for a subscription to gain like actual help than literally trauma dump and all that in like general chats and all that.
Yeah. And it's sometimes I'm in some general chats and I see trauma dumping happen, and part of me is like, oh, I don't know if you're gonna get the attention that you need for this, because your trauma dump seems like you need a lot of care and attention, like individualized, like you need someone to talk to. And a lot of times I'm just like, oh god, I hope like not your community, but I've seen some communities where it's like, oh, I don't know if this was the right community to do that in. But like having a bot there is actually a real good idea to kind of just keep it close to the heart and all that good stuff.
I do recommend the Coco bot. It also DMs you, letting you know that it is a peer-to-peer help support. And it actually reminds you once in a while too, like if something triggers the bot to remind them, then it actually does justice.
So speaking of triggers, I saw in chat, someone wrote, I believe it's Keith, wrote, she needs to play horror games more often.
Keep, I'm gonna freaking bite you.
I feel that so hard. I don't do horror games at all. Like I played, what was this one game that I played? It was called Misside. And it's not exactly a horror game, but it's a yandere game.
Oh, I heard about that. I always want to try it out. Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
I get pelted.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. It just looks like you're having a spasm on my stream. Nice. Yeah, I don't do well with horror games as well. So, like, my stream wants me to play them. There's triggers. There are triggers for me that's just like, oh man, not sick anymore. So nice.
You should play this.
Wait.
Phasmophobia.
I did download it. I'm some are planning collabs with me, but they haven't really picked up much speed on them. I stream at really weird hours, so it's really hard to collab with me. But on Saturdays and Sundays, I leave those open for collab because I'm the most flexible on those times. But I mean, less about me, more about you. I know the answer about today's stream, but what's your pregame 1 hour before your stream?
Okay, for me, it's like sometimes I try to get cleaning done. I hug my cat, give her a kiss on the head. Other times I get stuck in bed, I'm just like dragging myself up, grabbing a bagel. Sometimes I take a little bit of an energy drink and then just get set up and then be like, telling my parents, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And then I get everything set up and I try to at least get like 3 water bottles, but that's about it.
All right, I guess it's my turn to get pelted with stuff.
Now you're spazzing out.
I know, right? So, seeing how your stream got to hear some of the behind the scenes of the talk show stuff, let's go ahead and give my stream a little bit of the behind the scenes talk show stuff. An hour before this stream, oh god, man, they are really hitting you with that.
Rats.
An hour before the stream, pretty much what she said. The whole cozying up with the cat and all that, and it was like, okay, yeah, take your time. I want to say about 30 to 40 minutes before stream, we are scrambling to allow you guys to throw stuff at the both of us. And yeah, had to give a crash course on how to set up the 2D model. For, believe it or not, she was actually maybe half the size she is now on my screen. So,
I'm just fun sized.
So yeah, there was a little crash course, and we came in here like barreling on fire into the stream. We were bracing for impact. Then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we got like 10 minutes left, and we're like, we made it. We made it. So, but the thing was, is that even though it was chaos, it was controlled chaos because we're kind of used to scrambling. So, I know before stream though, I did ask her, I'm like, all right, you got 2 choices for background music for the interview on my stream, because I cut the VOD, and she's gonna get the copy of the VOD, and the last thing we want is like any music to like go dark, like have empty music in the background. So I have like 2 playlists of copyright free, and I had lo-fi and EDM, and she chose the EDM. So we're rolling with that. But on your streams, your personal streams, do you set like the mood for your stream? Do you have any themes that you go to, like background images, background music, and like do you use different voice inflections and stuff like that during your typical streams? For those people who haven't seen your stream live.
A lot of times I just go with the flow with like what kind of music I'm vibing to. Like if I want edgy rock music, I'll play rock music. Sometimes I listen to like some of my Oshi's musics, and a lot of times I also listen to like pop music. I do also have some music that I still listen to from my Guitar Hero days.
Yo, let's go, Guitar Hero.
I try playing at least some when I can. And I also like my classics like Queen, Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, and also Avril Lavigne.
Yo, let's roll. Old school Avril or new school Avril?
I like both.
Keith says, or really sus music. Like sus music. When I hear sus music, I think like a Ram Ranch or Four Big Guys or something like that. What are we talking here? What kind of sus music?
All I can say is like CPR by Covering by Cinder or Contail.
Oh God, my Cinder and Contail put out some interesting stuff. Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw a name out there. We're gonna cover Oshi's later because that's gonna be one of the hot seat questions. But do you follow Obi Katy Cat?
I actually have not heard of them.
Okay, so Obi Katy Cat and Fruit and them, they do a whole lot of like the death metal type of stuff. And they are like top-notch music producers for like VTubers. So I will send you some of their stuff offline. But like, and I know a lot of people are like, oh man, death metal. But when you see their VTuber models and then you hear the death metal come out of them, it's surreal. It's an experience. It's definitely an experience.
Yeah, send it.
I will definitely send that. And Katy Cat has the most adorable British accent. So I don't know if you dig the British accent, but it gives me Ozzy Osbourne vibes where you get that heavy British and then they start singing and it's like, whoa, where did it go?
Some of my OGs are actually British, so I am totally indulged into it.
Yep, definitely gonna send you links on that.
Do it.
Let me see here. I think we got one more set of questions that we can get to before we hit this break. Let's go with the Shadow Galaxy. We talked about the Shadow Galaxy, and your chat. And ask any streamer, their chat could make or break them. If your chat is not there, it's gonna be a rough one. So how influential is your community when you decide what's gonna happen on stream?
I would say they pretty much carry out the stream with their chaos. Like, you can make me ada, you can make me do a little scream, you can make me try to fluster you guys. Like these guys are what causes the comic relief. Sometimes there's jump scares too, and it's a blast. Like, I may be enjoying the game and having a good time, but these guys are what pretty much brings it all together. Because it's like our chats, even if we're lurking and stuff, lurkers are always appreciated. These guys are what makes this community here.
We love you, lurkers. We love you, lurkers. We give you little lurk emotes so that you guys could just go crazy with them. What's your favorite part about interacting with the Shadow Galaxy?
Oh my god, they're gremlins. They're lovable gremlins.
Well, you know they say the chat's a reflection of their streamer though, right?
Yeah. But they are very, very supportive, very understanding, and honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better community. Like these guys deserve all the hype out here too.
So I'm pretty sure you've had tons of oh wow, it looks like your stream reset, or is that announcement?
Oh, that's kind of like the reminder stuff about like goals.
Nice. I was like, mine always pops up with something like that as soon as my stream accidentally restarts. So I've seen a ton of collabs that you've done. Mostly you do the shoot 'em up ones, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could play shooters that well, or at all. But like where you're streaming with other VTubers, other folks, and you're having a blast. And I've also seen streams where you're just vibing with the community and doing activities with them. Do you have a favorite stream so far?
That was a good question. I actually, give me a second. Sorry about that. Family's being a little bit loud. But I actually don't have a favorite. I enjoy pretty much every moment that has led up to here.
Nice.
Because it's like, if it wasn't for the friends or the communities around us, like, we wouldn't have the fun that we have today.
Nice. I'm looking at the clock. We still got 10 minutes till the first ad break, so we're gonna keep going a little bit further. Of course, as a VTuber community, we watch other VTubers. I mean, that's how we get to know who we vibe with, who we want to collab with, and so on and so forth. Pick your like top 3 or 4 inspirational VTubers that have inspired you in your streaming career.
That is, I mean, some of them are also kind of like my Oshis in a sense. Cinder, Cottontail, Iron Mouse, and I actually have more than a few that I can think of. Also, some of my friends that I've met along the way have definitely influenced me to keep going. And one of them is actually a really good artist too, and very inspirational for continuing to go through even burnouts. Like, she still keeps on going.
Yeah, man. Like, honestly, I haven't interviewed, I don't think I've interviewed a single VTuber that hasn't at least referenced Iron Mouse. I mean, she's one of the pioneers in our industry, and she got me into VTubing. I mean, I was working 24-hour shifts at the hospital, just watching Iron Mouse streams during COVID, and that's when I made my decision to become a VTuber. So definitely one of the Oshis, but I don't know what I would do if one of them wanted to meet up. Like, who would you want to meet up with, and what would you like to do if you met up with one of your inspirational VTubers?
I would seriously plan a girls' day out. Like, sit down, get to know them. Probably get our nails done if they're down for that. Probably grab some good food and just kind of like go to like fun locations or even arcades. Like, I would love to do all the fun stuff.
Oh man, I can't imagine if you had a girls' night out with Cinder and Cottontail.
I would be scared, but I would also have the time of my life.
You would probably come back with a tattoo or something.
Imagine a chicken wing.
Oh, those. I haven't really. I've seen Cottontail's days out with other VTubers, and I've seen Cinder's days out. Cinders, I've seen a lot of her girl nights out with like the Numi and Yuzu group and them, and that's insane. That's insane. Those little girls could put back the alcohol.
They're crazy, but I have to like moderate myself if it gets to that point. I'd be like, hell no.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to have like bodyguards with you.
Or pepper spray.
Star is one of the 2 VTubers I mod for. Let's go, mods! Yo, I love my mods.
You deserve the hype.
Yeah, I love mods. Oh, I put my mods to work. They are part of the content for my streams. And they also keep me alive, because if not for them, I would never know when to hydrate or stretch or any of that, and I would probably be like a shriveled old guy in a chair without them. So yeah, shout out to the mods. Looks like we got about 1:22 before we hit our first break. Let's see if we can squeeze one more left in here.
Let's go.
Let's see. What type of VTuber do you aspire to be? Would you like to be an idol, or a straight up content creator, or do you want to specialize in something like doing talk shows or being a news tuber like Fall Side?
That's a good question. I eventually want to do like just straight up like idol and content creating work. Like I kind of want to be a mix of both worlds while being supportive as much as I can.
Right on, right on. When I first started, I wanted to be a news tuber like Fall Side, and since the day that I started, I think I've seen like 12 other news tubers start up, and I was just like, oh shit.
It's so saturated now these days.
Yeah, so I'm kind of I've taken the talk show host gig and ran with it, and so far so good. I've had some including yourself, some amazing guests, and they are all they're all loving life, and I just love seeing them blossom into something huge, and I hope to see you get huge too out there. We are at our first commercial break, so we're gonna take a break. You guys out there in the audience, grab yourself something to drink, use the restroom, get comfortable, and we will be right back after the ads. And sorry, you do the same as well.
Yes, Neko guy use a calendar.
And then if we get back before that, you guys might catch some behind the scenes chatter. So we're gonna roll on, and we'll see you after the break.
Someone you don't notice still. I think I've got a right nervous, I don't know what to do. I don't need to seem aloof. I got to push another student off the roof. Then I drag her body to the furnace to destroy all the proof. Why won't you please notice me, senpai? Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please
All right, I am
notice me,
back from my break, and
notice me,
I know you guys over there in Star's chat, you guys
will have to die.
probably can't hear this. Oh, Starry's back. Let's get back to it, guys. We are back from our commercial break. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Starry, are you back? I think you are still deafened and muted on Discord. I think we are doing good over here. Starry. Oh, what do we got going? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. We are back. We are back. I was just chatting with Chat a little bit. I was like, oh, it looks like Star is moving. She's back, and I was like, Star, you're deafened and muted.
Oh, my bad. Someone played a jump scare.
Fresh Avocado played scare for. Oh, the jump scare. Let's go. You know, I don't have stream fishing turned on because I'm pretty sure it would pop up right over top of one of our faces. I don't know where I had it. But we are rolling into hour 2 of our interview here. We are slated for 2 hours, but we could go over if you're feeling up to it, and we'll go as long as you want to go, Starry.
I'm down for at least like 2.5.
Yep.
I'm feeling better.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So the last thing we left out on is what did you want to, like, did you aspire to be any certain type of VTuber, or were you going to go straight up content creator, your chat, your world, your rules, or maybe join a corpo, or just stay a very successful indie? What did you have planned? What did you have in the stars, per se, for you?
Oh, that is a good question. I'm just seeing how it goes from here. Like, if it happens, it happens. But if I remain indie, I can remain indie and stand my own ground. I eventually do. I do have a group that we're trying to get everything together for. Mm-hmm. We're called Gensiki. We haven't really set out a lot of content quite yet, as we're still trying to figure everything all together.
Nice.
I eventually do hope that our group is gonna flourish and blossom into something bigger than, oh yeah, we're gonna be like I see a lot of groups disappear and stuff, and I hope this one will actually be the set in stone and a home place for some of the members here.
Like, a lot of the groups I've seen fall apart because they started just, hey, let's form a group, and didn't really have much of a game plan out of there. Like what type of group that, because we all know, like, there's your Hololives, which are mostly like idle idol type of VTubers. They do performances, they do dances, they sing and all that good stuff. Then you got your like VShojo types, which are just straight up content creators. I honestly, I've decided I wanted to, like, I am probably gonna end up being specialized because, I mean, I've done it to myself. I'm the talk show guy, or as you put it, the host guy. But like, I think you have such a firm grasp on like multiple things that probably content creator sounds good.
I feel like it's a more generalized direction. Like if you balance yourself with like a bunch of variety instead of just like focusing on one stuff at a time. I mean, it happens if you're just a straight up one. It's always about pacing yourself, trying to find out like if it's something that you want to do. Because a lot of times our niches do change the more we go. So it's more about adjusting to your own growth.
So with that being said, you like I said, you've touched on like a lot of your gaming, your variety, your straight up chaos. You have to have some stories. Some stories that some experiences you've had on stream.
I actually do have like both positive and some negatives, but most of it is positives. I honestly think the very first time I hit affiliate was when I first was a face cam streamer. That was a chaos ride because I used to be part of like old groups and organizations that actually ended up being disbanded, sadly.
Yeah.
And those guys are pretty much what helped me push towards affiliate, and I just didn't give up from there.
Give your old school group a shout out. That the one that pushed you to affiliate. I'll give mine one.
Reads, Iron Gut 94, the Raj TTV. Let me see. We got Danny. We've got, let's see. I'm going through my list here, my community. We also got Princess Ariano. I think Ariano. Yes, I got her name right. These guys are freaking amazing.
Oh man. Yeah, like you always got to remember the groups that helped you when you first started. Like for me, I was a member of Area 51 Gaming. We pretty much fell apart at COVID, and the founder ended up moving internationally and just could not maintain the group, and we kind of just fell apart and went our separate ways. Hey, just shout out to you guys. I still have the jerseys that we rocked during TwitchCon and all that. They're framed up, and I will not forget you guys. And but yeah, there's a lot of stories. I mean, you said you had good ones and bad ones. I have bad ones too. And the thing with the bad ones, maybe sometimes there's some heartbreak, but they're like learning experiences.
Yeah, it's like every negativity is always a lesson learned, or like something to motivate you to keep doing better. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be at least those few sour apples that are just jealous of doing things that they couldn't do. Absolutely. And when you have those jealous apples out there, I take it more as affirmation that, hey, I've actually gotten to the point where, hey, maybe someone being jealous of me means I've reached a certain level of success that someone could actually be jealous about. It's you just gotta find the silver linings in everything. Let's talk about something that's very near and dear to both of our hearts. Since we're talking about experiences, the scuff stream.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with that.
and for people who are new to the interwebs, scuff streams are where technical difficulties just destroy the stream.
Yep.
How did you handle this scuff stream? I mean, like, I know my first scuff stream, I panicked and I ended stream and I just didn't come back, and then I briefly revisited it in the next stream. But nowadays it's like, it's scuff, man. It's scuff. I have a wheel of punishment now that I spin every time I have scuff on my stream, and it's led to great clips and stuff like that. So everyone handles the scuff stream differently. How do you handle the scuff?
I just laugh it off, and it's just like, guys, I am scuffed and I know this, but you know what? As long as we're having fun, we're having fun. So eat some dinner nugs, sit back, and pick on a Neko at least.
Nice. so aside from the scuff, like, a ton of unexpected things happen on stream. I met my current partner through an unexpected game of 21 questions that was played on stream.
Oh,
so
that's actually a fun way to meet up.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, it was a crush. So okay, me and you talked about this offline, how telenym works, and I incorporated telenym in my stream, and it was like, I answered one of the questions was, do you have a crush on someone? And I answered yes, and I happened to have 2 guests on stream, one of which was my crush, and they decided to grill me, and I was like, okay, no, we're not doing this on stream. And I got pigeonholed into being a bad sport. So I was like, okay, you guys got 21 questions. You guys got 21 questions to figure it out. And unexpectedly, it came out in those 21 questions, and yeah, there we go. That was probably the most unexpected thing to happen on my stream.
That led to the best experience in your life right there.
I had to admit, it was a first. How about you? I mean, I shared your turn. What do you got? What's an unexpected thing that happened on your stream?
That is a good question. I feel like it was just more like jump scares back and forth to the point where I actually had to go on BRB screen running to use the restroom, and I was just like panicking. I was like, oh shit, I gotta run.
Was it from a game or was it from the community?
Both. I was playing a horror game. Everyone started playing like jump scares and stuff, and so I was panicking, and I started running. I was like, shit, guys, I gotta BRB.
You know what, man? That's just another experience of chat kind of just influencing the hell out of a stream, and we love you guys for it. All right. Now, let's dig a little personal, and let's not dox. Of course, we're not doxing. Any experience IRL behind the model have directly influenced how you stream?
A lot of times it's like time management and just kind of like my mood. Because a lot of times I feel like some days are just overwhelming, and I just kind of like need to take a step back from everything and do stuff that I enjoy. So a lot of times I do turn on the camera, get ready for a stream, and just see where the day goes from there. Some streams it's a little bit more of like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a chiller side. A lot of times it's just more gonna be I don't even know how that's gonna go.
Nice. So you say it like you kind of just join and you kind of want to see how it goes. Once you start streaming, it's like there's no turning back. It's like you're either in for your typical stream, or like as for a lot of VTubers, eventually we're gonna get to the point where we're doing a subathon or a marathon stream. How do you stay motivated for something like that?
Oh god, I could never do a subathon or stuff like that. I just stay motivated because I enjoy what I do. I always try to have fun with it. And if I lose interest in game, there's always at least like a backup plan. Or if you feel like you're in the mood for singing, hell, just go for a karaoke. And people love people that have the guts to be able to sing in front of everyone.
Or play the kazoo.
Or to play the kazoo. I got you.
Let's go. Yes. So, I mean, we've covered a lot of ground when it comes to like our experiences, and I think that everyone has their own advice that they could, like, if they look back at their past selves or like a brand new aspiring VTuber, what's the best advice you could give them? Like, what's the top 3 best pieces of advice that you can give them?
For me, it's be careful who you let into your circles. Not everyone has a pretty face and a pretty personality. You could be the most prettiest person, but you could be the biggest dick in the world. Second advice is always stay true to yourself and your community, because at the end of the day, once you fall apart from burnout and stuff, your true colors will show. Always be true to yourself. And my final advice is be the best version you can be. I know times are tough and you always gotta be there for the people out here too.
Nice. So this is where I will chip in and pitch in my 2 cents. Let me see, what can I pull out of the advice bag here? All right, for brand new VTubers, streamers in general, when you're brand new and you don't have that constant follower base, you don't have those 5 regulars that are always there, those 5, 10, 15 regulars that are always there. When you're still streaming to like 0s and 1s and stuff like that, my advice to you guys is turn off your viewer count. Turn it off until you get regulars all the time. Turn off your viewer count, because you will not notice it, but you will stream different when you know that there's no one in chat. Because always assume that there's someone lurking. Always assume that there's someone lurking and they're a potential person that could be a loyal viewer. So you want to stream to an empty room the same exact way you would stream to a group of 20, a group of 50, a group of 100. You want to bring that energy. So turn it off. Once you get your regulars, then turn it on. Turn it on, that way you know when your regulars pop in. But like when you're still hitting those 0s and those 1s, turn it off. And it's simple. Just click on the little thing that says viewers, and it'll replace that number with a line, and you won't even know that you're streaming to 0, and you will give it your best. You will do vastly better on your streams if you're talking to that empty room as well as you were talking to a lot of people. Plus that counter's off. It will take literally like 3 minutes before it registers your first viewer. So you don't know, that person could be watching you kind of like mailing it in, being like a lame streamer, and they're just sitting there going, okay, he's not doing anything, I'm gonna leave. Just automatically assume there's someone in there from the time you hit start. That's my 1 piece that I'm gonna give you guys. Current projects. Here we go. Let's go. Current projects and games you're playing, collabs and events. What do you have going on right now?
Let's see. Currently trying to set up Janseki. We actually do have a collab tomorrow with my fellow OG and fellow member Stella. We're also inviting Janseki members to join in on VR chat too. So we're gonna try to get some clips and stuff of some of our funny moments and promoting it on our YouTube channel. And we're also trying to get a logo set in and try to finish up member introductions. And I eventually want to start some song covers with some of the members too, since I did find out some of them are singers also. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do this.
Nice. You got a full schedule ahead of you.
I'm a busy bean. I don't know how I do it, but I just do it.
You know what? You being so active in the community, reason why you made the list for the talk show. Like, more people need to see Starry and her group. I mean, honestly, I would love to have every member of your group on. I would love to promote each and every one of you on their channels and so on and so forth. You guys are doing amazing things, and I can't wait to see what else you guys have coming up. And as for that's the current projects, future projects you want to do, what are you waiting for? What games are you waiting for? What collabs are you wanting to set up based on the games, based on events? Any conventions you're looking into going to? Any meet and greets? What do you got? What do you want to happen in the future?
My God, I always want to do meet and greets. That would be like a dream come true, where I can meet people like in my VTuber self. I mean, I've been to a local one dressed as my VTuber self, but I rather go as a full-on VTuber and be able to meet new people and just kind of expand out my horizons. And for game wise, so I am so excited for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Let's go.
I totally did splurge on the whole entire pack. I mean,
you got the super duper pack?
Yes. And monster that I saw on Twitter the other day.
What weapons are you gonna be rocking?
I'm mainly dual blade. I'm a dual blade main.
So the Monster Hunter Wilds lets you carry 2 of the weapons at the same time, and you can like switch instantaneously. Do you have a backup weapon that you're looking for?
I wonder if I could do dual blades both ways, because I can't main our weapons. I am mainly a dual blader.
Let's go. I'm gonna be rocking the insect glaive. Because
nice.
Just reading on it, they boosted the damage, the aerial damage. So the longer you stay in the air, the more damage you do. So I'm definitely going to be rocking that one. And for my backup, I'll probably be rocking longbow, because there's going to be enemies that you can't get close to. So that's a nice balance. Yeah. I'm gonna be shooting at it while I'm watching you getting you mauled.
When I get punted into the air, I'll be like, whee!
I'll be like, wow, I guess being small actually helps you get more aerodynamic.
Oh my god! I'm just one size.
Yo, those streams are gonna be relentlessly good. As for conventions, just based on our time zones that I set up, I know you are on the other side of the realm as I am. I happen to be on the area of TwitchCon. So, would you ever plan on making your way across the country to a TwitchCon?
If finances allows me to, yes.
Yo, like the last TwitchCon I did, so smaller VTubers don't get our own booth for meet and greets, but we do have a huge lawn area, and you will be surprised as to what VTubers are out there on the lawn doing their meet and greets. I don't know. Do you know Megalodon?
Yes!
Yeah.
My shark waifu.
Yeah, she did her meet and greet out on the lawn with the rest of us small indie VTubers, because she didn't have a her own booth. I mean, of course, you got all your corpo VTubers have the booth. At some point, I think I posted an image of me doing a meet and greet with Shoto at his booth. But like, we all did our meet and greets out on the lawn, and it's amazing. The sea of humanity that comes out to see you, and then the ones that don't know you, and they're like, whoa, who are you? You meet so many new people. So definitely,
that is awesome.
yeah. And of course, it's sunny. It's a sunny area. It's basically West Coast California in the summer. So, and it's right on the water, so you catch that nice ocean breeze. Perfect setting to have a meet and greet out on the lawn. So, definitely let me know if you're in the area, and I will probably show you around the town. I have already a list of folks that I'm going to be showing around, but the more the merrier, and the more the safer too. So did they wear deodorant? Absolutely. That is so at TwitchCon, yeah, they wear deodorant simply for the fact that you're actually going there to meet people. And hi, Mystic, happy belated birthday to you.
There you go. Apparently, share chat disabled. I got you.
Oh no, we lost share chat. Dang. Okay, thank you.
Discuss.
Yeah, apparently I think I saw my stream restart for a reason, so I'm gonna have to probably pull the YouTube VOD for it instead of the Twitch VOD, but it'll be all right. We'll be okay. But yeah, definitely at TwitchCon, since the majority of the people there are streamers and content creators, they wear deodorant. Now, Anime Expo, different story.
Always wear deodorant, or at least put a nice soft cologne or perfume. You don't want to be stinky, especially if you're going to conventions 3 days.
And Axe body spray is not deodorant. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll just smell like BO and Axe. Dude, welcome. But yeah, conventions are definitely a plus. TwitchCon, I found it was a lot more fun than going to Anime Expo, because Anime Expo, you kind of just, like, if you're a VTuber and you don't want to get doxxed or have random pictures taken of you, you have to wear that mask. But at TwitchCon, a lot more relaxed, because they're much more aware of VTubers, and the paparazzi out there, if you want to call them that, are less likely to be taking pictures of you, and won't really recognize you unless you're wearing your own merch. Then you're on your own. I wore my own merch, but I walked around with a mask when I was wearing my merch, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I hope you get to enjoy a convention as like mingle with your fans and stuff.
Monday.
All right, let's go. Here we go. The hot seat questions. You ready for some hot seat questions? These are rapid fire questions where you just say things off the top of your head and regret. I am
professional at that.
and regret it later.
Oh no.
All right. Who are your top 2 Oshis, and who is the Kami Yoshi between the 2 of them?
Iron Mouse and Cottontail. Honestly, Cottontail, because she's more chaotic too, in a way.
There you go. Your top 2 game series you enjoy playing?
Monster Hunter and... Oh my god, good question. Monster Hunter and Phasmo. I like my horror games, actually.
All right, for those of you that don't have Turbo, unfortunately we started an ad break. I don't know what happened with that one, but I think it's because my streamer started. But we're gonna plow through just for the VOD's sake. And if we miss anything in the hot seat questions that you want to see, I'm pretty sure Starry will cut a clip for you guys.
Yeah.
Twitter versus Blue Sky. Let's go. Which one are you rocking?
Honestly, probably neither, because both platforms. I don't know. I feel like Twitter is a little bit more on the toxic side now these days. Well, Blue Sky is just, I don't know. I feel like it's getting kind of dead after the hype died down.
I kind of agree with you. But as toxic as Twitter is getting, I see a lot of people vacating Twitter and probably running to Blue Sky here pretty soon, because I know I'm not renewing my check mark next month on Twitter, simply for the fact that I can't see any of my friends' stuff anymore. It's like, before it was bad, but now I'm just getting a whole bunch of political ads, and I'm like, and no matter how many times you click not interested, there's someone else that's gonna pop up, and I'm just like, geez. Okay.
We just want entertainment in our lives, not being stressed out, honestly.
Let's make a VTuber oriented social platform. How about that?
Yeah.
And a streaming platform too.
They used to have one, actually.
I mean, I know Billy's still very strong for VTubers, but that's like in China only. I was thinking about trying to see if I could sneak on there, but I don't know. I'm good. I'll do some research and I'll let you know. All right. Most painful / embarrassing thing your mods forced you to do.
I think it was like eating the toxic waste and Carolina Reaper jelly beans.
Oh, was that like a punishment wheel or a dare?
It was kind of like a wheel kind of thing. I did like a little event when I moved back home, and so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna do something fun. For however many bits, I'll spin a wheel. I had crickets, I had some spicy jelly beans, and toxic waste.
Oh man, how did that go? Did you have to step away from the microphone a couple times?
No, I actually enjoyed eating crickets.
Let's go.
It was like cheese flavored, cotton candy flavored, and I forgot the other flavor, but it was like caramel.
She's like a Neko to the end, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I had a cat that would hunt flies out of the air and eat them.
Hey, protein.
Yo, let's go. Along with poopy feet.
Ew.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, my punishment wheels usually consist of like warheads, super sour warheads, wasabi peas.
Oh god.
And then a lot of embarrassing things. I think one of them recently was read out embarrassing copy pasta. And oh, hold on. I think I probably have the quote here that I had to read. Where is it at? Let me see here. Oh. So I had to read, "That's the wrong hole, Oni-chan, Kia."
What?
And of course, I didn't do it in that voice. I mean, we're streamers. We're streamers. We have to do it right. So yeah, that got clipped, and someone immediately played the "Oh my god!" soundbite after that. Yeah.
That sounds like a pog moment right there, in my opinion.
I get a lot of embarrassing type punishments on my punishment wheel, like chat gets to choose my tweet, and
oh no.
Yeah, I think one I had to put that you don't need to wash your rice when you cook it, and yeah, I got canceled in my own culture, canceled me at that moment. But yeah, really bad stuff, guys. Cringy up. Is that my channel or your channel? Hey, well, welcome. I'm still getting used to the shared chat thing, so I don't know whose channel they're following. I'm guessing it's yours.
It's better than having multiple tabs too.
Absolutely. I actually have to have multiple tabs because I use Opera as my primary browser. So I had to open up Google Chrome to have the shared chat thing work.
Oh no!
But it's okay.
As long as it works, it works.
Yeah, it's okay. Now I know I'm gonna transfer everything over to Chrome. Just roll with that. All right. Last and final hot seat question, off the top of your head. Call out a VTuber. Who do you want to see next on the talk show?
Kata, you're one of the OGs of my VTuber journey. I call you out, homie.
Yo, hey, type that name out in chat for me so that I could read that out correctly.
Okay, I have so give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going through the server, see if I can pull out his username. Oh my god. Give me a second. I'm scuffing.
We're good. We are 15 minutes to the 2 hour mark, so we're doing good. We are.
Oh yeah! Can I get a higher?
Let's go.
Oh yeah!
Woo, that's high. I can't hit that note.
I got you.
I'd have to lose certain body parts to hit that note. All right, wait, no, that's not it. Where is it at? Sound alerts.
I got him.
All right, Kita, got it. Absolutely. All right, Kita, we're coming after you. Starry, go ahead and give him a heads up. I will be reaching out. If you don't reach out to me, you will be next, or you will be on the show. The queue is actually emptying out. I've actually not taken too many new people into the queue, so definitely I will be reaching out if you don't reach out as well, and we will be booking a showtime. And it wasn't too bad, was it? Like the process wasn't that bad. I sent you like a couple files, a couple questions and stuff like that, and just to see what you were comfortable answering, and we went from there, right? A couple tech tests.
Yep, so, and then we also try to make sure everything gets set up.
And we also had to make sure that you weren't sick and I wasn't dead tired.
Yeah, food poisoning was fun. I literally feel better, but I just feel like my intestines are like kind of bruised in a sense.
What kind of burritos did you eat?
I don't even know. I literally feel like they just put them on the shelves after they sat out for like a while.
You're on the wrong coast to get good burritos. You need to come over here. Come on over here. We'll hook you up with some burritos over here.
I'm not taking a risk on food anymore for a good while.
Ooh. Now, if I want a good pizza, I'll be coming over to your coast. So,
yo, let's go.
Little bit of Johnny trivia. I used to live on your coast.
What?
Yeah.
So you know, like Chicago deep dish and all that.
Oh, I prefer Chicago deep dish. I prefer Chicago deep dish than the New York thin slice. Have them both. I love them both, but I prefer the deep dish. And I've been canceled for that a couple times as well.
What? Deep dish pizza is amazing, except if you're lactose intolerant. I'm sorry, guys.
Or if you don't like tomato sauce. But like a lot of people are like, yo, if you got to eat it with a knife and fork and blah, 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 it's not a pizza. I'm like, yo, man, come on. Get over yourselves, man. It's good. It's good. That's all that matters.
It is so good.
Yeah. I actually lived in New York. I ran away at the age of 17 and decided to go to New York because I figured my parents were too lazy to come find me over there.
Damn.
Yeah, learning experience. Learning experience. Yeah, it's expensive as hell over there, and no, New York is not the big city. Like there's like it's 25% big city and the rest of New York is farmland. So
Oh gosh, I think it's like when you get closer to the heart, it's more than anything.
yeah. And like I don't know. I used to be prior military, so I lived in every part of the US and abroad that you could think of. And if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live? That's a question that was not on the list, so you were not ready for that question.
Japan!
Yo, let's go. Well, okay, whereabouts? I know most people that I know, they're like, I want to live in Tokyo. I'm like, then you might as well stay in the US.
I want to live in a place where it's like comfortable, or have like the cat island literally nearby. Because oh my god, I want to come home with a whole shit ton of cat fur on me, and I'd be like, I have no regrets. I love being cuddled. I may have allergies, but you know what? That's the life right here.
I suggest Osaka. Osaka is probably my favorite place in Japan, and I think you would like it there. Plus, I know a couple good cat cafes over there. So if you like getting swarmed by cats while having a good cup of coffee, that's the place to be.
I would be broke.
It's actually, the cat cafes are actually pretty affordable. Like the cups of coffee over there, because like you get to sit in the cat cafe if you order a cup of coffee, and I think it's worth the admission. Then
I would fall asleep.
So we got the VTuber that you want is Kita. We're gonna look them up and send out some a request, and we're gonna reach out to them. Hopefully they take warmly to our invite as you did. I DM'd them. Nice.
They actually responded to.
What'd they say?
I said, guess who's gonna get interviewed soon? You are soon. And then they were like, wait, interviewed for what? A VTuber interview. Nice. You scare him away before I even get to talk to him. I'm gonna have to find him on telling him. He's down. He said he's down. Let's go. Let's see. You went over your future projects and stuff like that. What is the next thing on your agenda? The next big thing, and advertise for it. Try to get my certification. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. I doubt you want all of us crazies in there while you get your certificate, though. Neko is gonna be studying. I do want to get my shit together and at least get a better job. What are we studying, if that's not too personal? Basically pharmaceuticals. Yo, let's go. I'm probably gonna see a lot of you then. Working in mental health, we need a lot of pharmaceuticals, unfortunately, but we do. Yep. All right. Give us your socials. Since we have a shared chat, if you have a little exclamation mark thing to post on your socials. I actually do have give me a second. I do have a thing for all my socials. I use Card because my god, links are probably too much. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I have. What do I have? I think I have Linktree. Yeah, I have Linktree. I like Card personally. You can customize it into your own style too. Nice. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna take a look at it. Any final thoughts? How this was your first interview? How does it feel? How does the interview feel? Honestly, I feel like it's natural. Like, we definitely know the vibes here, so it's like, as long as we know the vibes, I definitely feel like the interviews go by easier, because now these days you don't really know what goes on. Yeah. So it's always good to get to know the peeps before scheduling anything too. Yeah, you don't want to get blindsided. Yeah, because like, okay, side story.
So yeah, we've all had these adventures where we're looking for someone to raid, and no one we know is streaming. So you kind of just start browsing the list and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, this person looks generally safe to raid. So I think I'm trying to remember what game I was playing, but I think it was like Warhammer, the latest Warhammer, Space Marine 2, and none of my friends are streaming, so I found a VTuber who was playing a Warhammer game, and I was like, ooh, let's go, VTuber playing Warhammer. We already warmed you guys up, let's go over there. And we loaded into their stream, and they saw that I was a VTuber, and they continued to bash VTubers.
What the heck? That is so toxic.
I'm like, you are a VTuber playing a and she went on to explain how VTubers are trash and how she uses her VTuber model to lure people in, VTubers in, and then just dog them. And
what the heck?
I had to take to Twitter and apologize to everyone that that went on that raid in there. And like I was just like, yo, and I don't know what language she started cussing us out in. It sounded almost German, kind of like one of those really rough dialects. Either German, I don't think it was Russian, but yeah. And I was just like, oh,
that is so toxic.
I was like, but yeah, that's kind of how it is when random people are like, hey, want to join my interview? And you're like, yeah, I guess so. Let me join your interview. And then they start pelting you with these questions that are like, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this interview. So I'm glad that you deemed me safe enough to interview you.
It takes time for me to get to know people, especially like communities, but it's like a lot of times that the vibes click in naturally, and even if everyone shares the same brain cell, like I definitely feel fine with it.
I thoroughly enjoyed this interview. Like I felt pretty high energy all the way through. Like, let me see. I've had 8-hour interviews, and there's that yeah, our record. I think our record is 8 hours. I could be. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 8 hours? 7
hours? I don't know how y'all can do that. My brain doesn't go that long.
It was a 7-hour interview, and talk about scuff. I accidentally deleted this whole set on stream. Like
I would have cried.
Like, so we had to do the remainder of the interview in my just chatting screen.
Oh no!
But we rolled with it. I flirted with the homie.
Hey, it's a bromance.
Hey, you know what? So me and my homie, like he has founded this crew called the Homie Harem.
What?
I'm trying to get him to put out merch, and I would wear it in public, not even at a convention. I would wear Homie Harem merch. So Actu, shout out to you. If you put out the Homie Harem merch, I will rock it. But yeah, we ended up just winging the rest of the interview, because after I deleted the whole set, it kind of was just like, what do I do now? So these coffee cups, the one that's bigger than you over there.
Everything is bigger than me.
Like, I just made them assets in the just chatting, window, and we just sat there with our coffee cups, just shooting the shit and talking about weird Australian things. So, but yeah, sometimes it'd be that way. But like, honestly, we had like about 5 hours of interview footage already, and then the last 3 hours were just BSing and just chatting thing. So it ended up being an 8-hour interview. But I mean, I don't know how we did it. The one before that was 6 hours. The one before yours was like about a little, I think a little less than two, maybe two. I'm not sure. But all of them, great interviews. Your interview, I felt like I had energy all the way through. You did really well, really well, guys in the audience. How did Starry do on the interview? Like, usually you could tell someone's nervous when they're doing it. I didn't feel no nervousness off of you whatsoever.
I wish I was caffeinated too for this.
God, you be bouncing off the roof and spasming even though people aren't throwing anything at you. That's the cue, guys. Start throwing. But like, let's see some ones in chat. Did Starry do good in her first interview? I'm gonna go ahead and put a 1 in chat for you, Starry. You did amazing. I hope that we get a follow-up interview as we progress in our careers.
Yes, I'm always down for that.
Yeah, I mean, if big things happen, if you have a big event planned or so on and so forth, just hit me up, come on the stream, and we will advertise. We'll get rolling with that. And man,
or if you want to join in on the chaos, you're more than welcome to.
Man, I would love to join in on the chaos. Or YouTube, welcome. Man, look at them ones. You got 4 ones right off the bat. You did amazing in your first interview. I want to see more interviews from you. I want to see you interview with some of the bigger interviewers out there. I'm just a rookie interviewer. I produce what I can. I'm just starting off, but you did amazing. Always good to see you.
I appreciate you. I'm honored to being here with you guys. Guys, be sure to check him out too.
And
very chill person. He also tried to make a pirate boat on Minecraft. How did that go, by the way?
Don't ask. It will happen. Today is Minecraft Wednesday, so it will have to wait till next Wednesday. I mean, I still got some time, so maybe after our interview, I'll probably hop on Minecraft and plug away at some Minecraft boat magic, but it's still kind of just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
You got it. You got this, bro.
And if you're interested in Minecraft, there is room in the Minecraft server, so if you want to build a little house on our Minecraft server and call it home, you are more than welcome as well.
A little dirt house, I got you.
Let's go. It'll be the second dirt house on the server. Let's go. And
champ.
And honestly, if you have anything that you're streaming and you need an extra player, just let me know and I'll see if I have the game, and if I don't have the game, I'll see if I can get it and I'll join in. You'll probably have to teach me a thing or two.
I'll drag your ass in Phasmophobia.
Everyone wants to get me into Phasmophobia, but y'all don't know. When I get scared, when I'm playing a game that I'm legit scared to play, I become the trolliest person ever. And you might find yourself locked in the room with the ghost.
A rubber room with a ghost. Ghost makes me crazy.
Let's go. Definitely. And thank you for joining my community. I feel so welcome to be in your community, and I look forward to streaming again. This was a great interview. And I hope to see more of you. Look at that. Hearts in chat for Starry. Amazing guess. Can I
do a surprise for your chat?
Let's go. Surprise time. Yo, let's go. That's a legit RR. Hell yeah, that's better. That's better than the original one. Hold on, let me play the original RR. Let me see. Oh yeah, I like yours way better. Yeah, yours is way better than that, man. That gets that gets Aya, yeah. Well, that wraps up this episode of Notice Me Senpai. I will be cutting the VOD for you, and I will send that to you to cut up however you want. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Much love and dino nuggies. I hope you have an amazing day. Guys, be sure to check out this homie. These guys are amazing. And also be sure to check out his community.
Let me go ahead and put a shout out for you as well on mine.
I got you. That might curse my brain. These nuts hurt your brain. I'm kidding. Got him.
Oh man, let's go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna roll the credits. We'll roll the credits, and then we'll have some after show goodies. But this is where we're gonna cut the talk show for the VOD, and then afterwards we will go ahead and continue on as long as we can, and then we'll move on from there. All right, we are rolling credits. Thank you for joining in. See you next talk show, guys, on the Notice Me Senpai Indie VTuber Showcase. See you again later.
Catch you on the flip side. Much love and dino nuggies.
What's your problem? You know I'm awesome. I sure ain't hating. But man, I'm waiting. I try to call you. Try to send a text. You never answered. So now I send a next one. Wanna play, run away. Every day you seem to run away from me. When will you ever do? When will you ever start to notice me? Say, can you hear me? I'm always by your side. You shouldn't fear me, but don't you try to hide. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Notice Oh, I'm no stranger. I am the danger. I have been close to you. I have your name to do. Teach me how to be like you. You let me have that, I'm yours too. Say, can you hear me? I'm always by your side. You shouldn't fear me, but don't you try to hide.
All right, the mics are back hot. Welcome back, my chat. What do you guys think? Give it up for Starry. She was such a good guest. Oh my god. But like, yeah. Since I'm the one that's making the VOD, so you guys didn't get to hear the conversation during the credits, but yeah, Starry was dealing with a bout of food poisoning for what, the past day and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was knocked out pretty hard.
Yeah, she was out for a day and a half, and I kept checking on her. I'm like, listen, if you gotta push it back, you gotta push back the interview. I am okay. You have a spot. You're guaranteed a spot. She's like, nah. I feel like I'm getting better. We're good. I was like, you let me know. You let me know. I want the audience to see the best version of you. And honestly, I couldn't even tell that you were sick for the past day and a half. Like, you were rocking it. You were rocking it.
The meds have done it. Give me a second. Apparently Delta's calling.
Alrighty. Plus, she also rolled out of bed literally. She rolled out of bed literally like just a little over an hour before stream. So we went into computer startup, rolling out of bed, coming off of work, right into this stream, and she nailed it. She nailed it. And honestly, I felt really energetic through the stream, so I owe that to both of our you guys showed out. You guys showed out really well. Really well. Oh man.
Don't forget the Red Bull.
Yeah, the Red Bull. Oh my god. I shotgunned that Red Bull. Partially because it was kind of nasty. I forgot how nasty OG Red Bull was. I now realize why the cans of Red Bull are so small.
It's probably bigger than me at this point.
You're not even lying. You're not even lying. And the fact of the matter is, chat doesn't even know that you were even smaller on this set before stream started.
I'm just a small bean.
Yeah, you are the smallest VTuber that has been on stream. But absolutely a doll. Bravo. You did wonderful. Oh man, guys, well, give it up for your streamer. Your streamer is amazing.
Uno reverse card. Do I have my Uno reverse card? Where
No.
Where the hell's my Uno reverse card?
Wait, is it 7 or 0? 7 or 0? I get to steal your cards.
It's my Uno reverse card.
No, that's a badass emote. I need to make a Uno reverse emote. I'm stealing that, just so you know.
Do it. That's fine.
But you already took purple, man.
I get down.
I guess I got.
Why not purple hair Johnny? Join the purple gang.
I am part of the purple gang. It's just unfortunately I didn't want people to figure out who I was by the colors of my VTuber.
Oh, purple hair. Do the purple hair gang.
The VTuber model 2.0. I have no idea when that's gonna come. It's gonna have a lot of purple accent. The green's gonna be gone.
One of us.
It's gonna be black and this kind of like grayish blue and then purple.
Oh, one of us. One of us.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Fun fact: my high school colors were purple and gold.
Yo,
Yeah.
those are royal colors.
Yeah.
I can English.
Let's go. But yeah, man, you guys gave me so much energy. I mean, Red Bull aside, you guys really brought the energy today. You made it easy. You guys made it easy. Yeah, we flew through those questions. I probably didn't need to take out the kind of outline that I gave you was a little bit maybe a page shorter than the 8-hour one. Than the 7-hour one. Believe it or not.
No, man. So he did listen fast.
Yeah, we the energy really pumped into it. The 8-hour one, the first 4, the 7-hour one, the first 4 were I could feel that he was shaking off some of the nervousness, but then it picked up towards the end. I think I think this was really good for the time limit that we had.
It's always a pleasure. If you ever see me play multiplayer games that, if I ever play solo, don't hesitate to join in. It could be Faz. If you have Fortnite, I'm always down for Fortnite.
I have Lego Fortnite.
What? I'm gonna drag you into their build. We gotta get you good.
I mean, if I were to play like a arena shooter or one of those shooters that's battle royale, it would wait, is Fortnite first person or third person?
I think it's first person because it only goes to your perspective, and then when you die, you spectate your fellow comrades.
See, that's the only reason why I kind of steer away from the shooters, is because I don't do too well with first person shooters, since I kind of have a depth perception problem and it kind of jacks me up. So oof. But like if third person shooters I'm actually pretty damn good at, so I could probably roll with that, like Marvel Rivals and stuff like that. I
have Marvel Rivals. That'll be something fun.
I have not started it yet, simply for the fact that I'm trying to figure out who I actually want to play as.
Jeff, play as a shark.
Play as the shark? I heard if you play as the shark, you get targeted first.
That's because people get annoyed at a shark, though. But it's so cute. He got them steppies.
I figured I'd play like some sort of tank person. Maybe Magneto. I was thinking maybe Magneto. Oh no, I haven't seen too many people play him. So I mean, I'll have to pick people's brains and see what would be a good tanky type of person to play.
It depends on like the character synergy. Like if they're from the same like universe, kind of like you do get like an attribute bonus. Like you play as all the characters in the bonus.
Who do you play as?
Once I will play as Jeff, but a lot of times I try going for something a little bit on the tankier side, so that way we don't have to deal with like people just going after all the weaker ones like support and healers.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to see where I end, because like it all depends on what your teammates play also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have to probably pick a handful of them to try out and stuff. One of my mods is a Hulk player, and I'm like, wouldn't he be like a giant green target?
I mean, technically in a way, and you go, I'm the Hulk.
Is that your Hulk impersonation?
I tried. I'm sorry.
Yes, everyone, that sound came from this little tiny Neko next to me. Yeah, definitely. I'll probably give that a try. I downloaded it not too long ago, and I was like, I stare at it, I update it, and then I stare at it again, and I'm like, all right, eventually I'm gonna get pulled into it. I think my next collab that I'm doing is I think we're gonna be doing like a combat Uno. So
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It's funny because it's gonna be 4 streamers playing at the same time, streaming at the same time. And it's gonna be like, all right, no one look at anyone else's cards.
That'll be cheating. If you look at somebody else's card, you're out.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that that one's gonna be pretty chaotic. Other than that, man, I'm waiting for Monster Hunter. There's a new Yakuza game that's coming out that I'm looking forward to.
I can't wait for Monster Hunter.
That's gonna be so good. I'm already calling it. I'm calling it Game of the Year already.
I'm gonna be so hooked into it. Like, even though if it's a couple hours, I'm gonna freaking punt that twerking monster. I saw a post on Twitter where they were showing like a monster that was like shaking his tail and everything.
Nice.
And I commented and I was like, The developers know exactly what they're doing here.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I highly suggest doing homework and studying before turning on Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Oh man, and I did not do good in pharmacology during my med school. Oh man, I don't do well at that at all.
The spelling, knowing the side effects, if it's a black box, like all that shenanigans.
Yeah, like don't use antibacterials on viruses and.
Yep. And know what exactly antibacterials do on bacteria.
Yep. And the severe negative effects that those like antiviral medicines have on your body.
Also, guys, always wash your hands when you're dealing with medications, before and after.
Yes. Don't cross-contaminate the dust that comes off the pills.
Because that actually adds onto it.
Yeah. Those little layers of dust, man, they add up and they will change the weight of a pill by a lot.
Yep.
Oh man. So what's the plan for the rest of the day for you, Starry?
Laundry. Probably sleeping in some more.
Let's go.
And more
Purple
electrolytes.
laundry.
Yep.
How much purple do you own?
I'm gonna take a look. Lights on my PC tower, phone case, mouse pad, my walls, my carpet, my bed sheets, actually my notebooks, water bottle, glass jar, some plushies. I pretty much own a lot of purple.
Now, let me see. Do I have my tower here somewhere? I had a picture of my tower. I don't know where the hell I put it. Yeah, it's super flashy. It used to flash white. But I don't know why I really like the purple.
Because purple will be life.
Yo, let's go. Absolutely. Yeah, I have no idea where I put it. Well, but yeah, laundry.
Yep. I gotta do it too, because I gotta keep the sheets clean from being sick, you know?
Yeah, true. You don't want to because you could easily get sick again.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that is a big, that's a big no-no. Getting sick the second time is usually worse than the first time.
Yep. But I'm gonna call it from here for the day. I'm gonna get ready to raid out. And guys, be sure to hype this bean. Be sure to check out his community too. Much love and Dino Monkeys.
Yes, my guys, go ahead and follow Miss Starry Bean. Yeah, and I look forward to collabing with you in the future, young lady.
Sounds good. Catch you on the flip side.
All right. Yeah. All right. So bye. All right, guys, we are gonna continue on. Oh, there we go. We're gonna continue on with our stream, guys. Man, how was that? That was legit, guys. Such a great interview. Such a good time, guys. So we have time. Hey, Keith. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone, thank you for stopping in. You guys are amazing as always. Oh, it looks like we're getting a little backlog on. We are getting hit up with all. Show you. They were already here. Chill out. I didn't realize that I was in my trench coat model for this. I thought I was in my OG model, but yeah, I was wearing the trench coat model. Wow. How long was I in that? All right, I'm going to go ahead and move into the Face Stream Live server. So everyone who is in my Discord server, we're going to go ahead and post the link for that. Everyone in my Discord server, go ahead and join in on the Face Stream Live. You guys are welcome to come on in. We could just chat. I don't know what you guys want to do. We could play some games. I mean, it was Minecraft Wednesday, but it's a little late to get started with Minecraft. What do you guys want to do? I know we haven't done, like, our last two interviews have been right around the 2 hour mark, but they were both very lovely interviews. Miss Chaya, Miss Starry, both very good interviews. We had lots of fun in the 2 hours that we spent with them. So let me see here. Let me move myself down a little bit. Boom. Right there. Some of you haven't noticed that up above my head, the banner has changed. There's no longer a Twitter link on there, because as of February, end of February, my check mark over at Twitter will disappear, and I will be exclusively posting on Instagram and Blue Sky. So that's coming up. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll be streaming. We'll be doing Final Fantasy on Thursday. Final Fantasy on Thursday. I might do a bonus stream on Friday. Looking to make up for yesterday's missing stream, because yesterday I actually what was yesterday? Yesterday I had an appointment. I had a therapy appointment. Yes, even therapists have to go to therapy. So I did have a therapy appointment yesterday, and that went. It went all right. Therapy is therapy. When you need it, you need it. Don't ever tell yourself, when you feel like you need therapy, don't try to convince yourself to not go. You go to it. You may hear things you don't want to hear, but you need to go. Other than that, I'm going to change the category to just chatting for now, because I have no idea what I'm going to do. Who do we still have in chat? Who's here? Roll call. Who's over here? Looks like Lai's here. I think she's here. She probably fell asleep. Lai, I see you hiding over there. You're always hiding. I automatically should assume that you're hiding in the chat. But oh man, what are we gonna do? I have no idea. Do we call it here, guys? After 2.5 hours, and then we'll for those of you guys that are in chat, we'll go ahead and move ourselves into the Discord server, and then we could probably play some games there. But do we end? I think, you know what? Let's end it so I could go ahead and cut that that VOD for Starry, and yeah, we could end it here. It was a nice short interview stream, and let's raid out to someone. Who's on right now? Following. Who do we have that we could raid out to? Man, so many big streamers are on. You know what? Let's raid out to Xenofloof. She's doing some art. I haven't raided out to an art streamer. So oops. Let's change our category back to talk shows and podcasts. And let's hit up Xenofloof, who is doing some art. And give her a nice little warm welcome. Drop those raids in her chat when we get over there. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We will see you tomorrow for some Final Fantasy 14 goodness. And then we will also have a bonus stream on Friday to be decided what we're going to do. All right, let's head over right now. The raid will take place in about 10 seconds, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the talk show. Give Miss Starry a follow. Subscribe if you like. She's an amazing person, amazing interviewer. You guys are great. Let's go. We are raiding now.